What up, channel? It's FoRePLayy, and this is part 2 of the doubles commentary with Josh, aka Hysteria. The video that we're going to use is actually Yemen Hardpoint, what we were going to use originally, but we had to switch it up because we talked forever. So we're going to go ahead and get the story started again. If you guys haven't watched part 1, this video will not make sense to you, so go back and watch that first. Go ahead with the story, Josh. I think you picked up, or you were talking about how we dropped you right after Dallas.
All right, yeah, so right after Dallas, I got dropped because me and Blindfire, who is now, he was playing for Impact at PAX. So me and him did the same exact role, which was the kill whore role, or an aggressive AR. So you can take it here from here, Sky. Sorry about that.
Yeah, most of them know about it. I think I've told them this story on this channel. And it's basically that, like, they didn't want to team with Josh. They said that he was doing selfish plays at Dallas. They didn't want to team with him. And they said it's either us or him. So I ended up choosing them, not because I'm unloyal, but just because I didn't want to go through the struggle of trying to pick up 2 other players. You know, I knew we could pick up 1 or whatever. It wouldn't have been a big deal. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so after I got dropped, I don't want to say I went through a depression stage, because that's totally not what happened. But I knew I was going to get back on this team. Like, I was determined. So I started playing a lot, kind of kept my skill up. And sure enough, what happened is Complex, who was the anchor for their team, he got dropped because of his attitude, I want to say. I really don't want to go like too deep into that because I'm really
I'll go deep into it. The dude rages a lot. He just rages like crazy, and I couldn't deal with it. Well, Burns couldn't deal with it one day. Like, he's a good dude. Like, I don't have any problems with the guy at all. But he just went off on Burns, raging, and yeah, I couldn't do it, and Burns snapped on him, and we had to make a roster change right before the event again. And I think that
this time was like 6 days.
Yeah, I think it was 4 to 5 because I remember tweeting it. So 4 to 5 days before the event, yet again we switched the player. So
going underprepared once again into this event, it was, and then Blindfire left for Curse. Was it Curse?
Yeah,
Blindfire left for Curse. So we actually, I think they picked up Center right before me. So it was myself, Center, FoRePLayy, and Burns.
Yep.
And we were underprepared once again, but we knew that we had to grind, but unfortunately Center didn't want to grind because he said he was like a Lanimal and whatnot. And we took his word for it, which I don't really think we should have done. I'm pretty sure we took his word for it. Like, we didn't play as nearly as much as we should have.
Yeah, so we go to the event with 4 to 5 days practice, and we actually do really well. We placed the same exact thing, 16th, 17th, whatever it was. But we did really well considering who we played. Like, we played Prophecy, and in fact, they know all this. If you guys want to know how we did at Anaheim, just go back and watch that, because I don't want to get too caught up in that. I want to talk about, like, the future and what we have going on, just because I don't want to do a part 3. I guess we could do a part 3 if we needed to, but yeah, you can go ahead and take it from there. Talk about Anaheim, I guess. We'll just do a part 3. This is gonna be crazy.
All right, so Anaheim, Friday, same story as Dallas. We went all the way into the very end of the night, like 1:30. 2 o'clock is when it should end, and we ended up playing Prophecy. We had a bunch of people behind us, and it was a crazy match. We took first map. Me and Center both had, I think, like 38 kills.
Yeah,
Burns and FoRePLayy were doing awesome in the hill. It was just a great game. We were hyped, and you know, like usually European teams get just as hyped and they talk a lot of trash. And in this case, we kind of shut them down.
They were dead quiet. There was like crickets. You could hear crickets on their side of that.
It was unbelievable. Yeah. And then we went into second map, which is CTF Raid, and it was, what happened? I think we were down 0-2.
Yeah, we were down 0-2, and then we started this flag repetition thing where we started pulling all the flags.
Yeah, and then basically we just started racking up kills, getting score streaks, and they had a sentry gun, and I think it was the garage. They played defense on the garage hill, which is a lot harder to pull out, in my opinion, if you have a sentry gun. But we got the sentry gun down, got all 4 dead, like perfect cuts. We had one guy pull, one guy zig, flag carrier, and then we had a guy pillar. So this is an ideal setup. And somehow, this guy spawned bottom art and killed Burns. And then I believe you got the kill, right? But we didn't have enough time to relay.
It just wasn't enough time. Like, we blocked the pool spawn, blocked the ramp spawn, and that opened up an outlet spawn, which was either the garage, or you know how you get those outlets, either garage, front side, garage, or in the art, and it was an art. And
At
I
the time,
saw
we
him.
really didn't know the art spawning that well. Now we do.
Exactly. And he just spawned up. And that would have been the cap. Like, it's not one of those stories where you're like, oh, if we would have, like, it legit, we would have capped the flag. He's the only guy. Like, there was 3 dead. He spawned bottom art. He got the kill. If he wouldn't have spawned bottom art, we would have legitimately got the flag. And yeah. So that's a rough situation.
Yeah, so we went, after that game, we went home. We weren't that pissed. I mean, we were kind of pissed about the spawns, but we knew we should have won that game. Or
Yep.
I should go to the search. We went to the search. We lost that like 6-5. They're a pretty good search team. No, like, nothing really crazy happened on that. We woke up the next day on Saturday. We were destroying teams. Same exact story as Dallas. We were just running through every team.
Yeah.
And then we went a little bit further this time. We went all the way to the very end of the night on Saturday.
Yeah, we made it to Winners Championship Open. Wait, what was it? Losers Champ.
Yeah, losers champ bracket.
Yeah, Losers Champ bracket versus Evil at the time, which is now FaZe -2 quick.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
We played them. First map, what was it? Raid Hardpoint? I really can't remember.
Yeah, Raid Hardpoint, we were getting shit on by 80 points, but this story is awesome. Listen to this.
Okay, I'll take this. So yeah, it was Raid Hardpoint. We were down by like 80 points on the second garage hill. And then this is how it went. It went garage, basketball, and then it went to the very middle one with the tree. And then that was all the time that was left in the game. So we got all the garage hill, all right? And then we rotated perfectly, broke the basketball one, and we brought it to within like 30 or like 25, I want to say, with about like 30 seconds left in the game. Really. I think it was like even a smaller margin than that. It was like,
Yeah, it was
ridiculous.
really small.
Yeah, so we went into the very middle hill and they were set up perfectly. And somehow we broke it. It's so hard to break that hill, but we broke it like butter. It was crazy.
Yep.
So we ended up getting in that hill, and I want to say it was 220 with 4 seconds left. I got a 2-piece. Either Burns or FoRePLayy got one in the hill. And that one guy was the only guy in the hill. And Burns dove in the hill and like got those 2 seconds. So there's only 2 seconds in the game. It was 220. And Burns, I don't know if I want to say it. I don't know if he did, but in my eyes, he put down his controller.
Like, he got so hyped, he stood up and screamed. We don't know if he put down his controller or not.
Yeah, I don't
But he
want to
got
say that.
so hyped, he stood up.
He took his eyes off his monitor, which is you never want to do.
Yeah, never do that out of land, first and foremost. And
At least not until you won.
so he stands up, they jump in the hill, get the 2 seconds that they needed to tie it up, and then you can take it from there.
Yeah, and then obviously FoRePLayy couldn't kill those two. Like
Yeah.
people in the hill. So it ended at 222. And
Yeah, so we tied a hard point, the first hard point. But
yeah. And our jaws literally dropped. We're like, what the hell happened? And we had to
Yeah.
bounce back from that, which in my opinion a lot of teams couldn't do. But we ended up
Actually, hold on. This game is wrapping up as well, so we're going to need to take this into part 3, which I promise will be the final part. Next time I need to do like a 30-minute video. I didn't know this commentary was going to be this crazy, but it's like kind of cool because you get to... I've never done a 3-part commentary, so you guys are experiencing this for the first time too. Either way, this is FoRePLayy from Denial Esports, a little bit of Team Envious and the FoRePLayy gang. Also with Hysteria right now. Until next time, peace.
Later, guys.